think we're live.
We're live. Hey, we're a little late tonight.
I know. We took Sydney to the airport.
Yeah, what a great day.
Yeah.
We're sort of sweating.
We're
I got my
shredding.
head good. My hair's good, though.
We helped her pack and everything. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot today. She
2
was trying to-
suitcases, 100 pounds, 4 months. Boom.
Yeah.
She's heading to
I
Indy.
know.
But interesting things at the airport. We've got a little video, I think, of that, don't we?
Yeah,
right?
we'll have to show that to you in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna
We'll
show
just
that.
chill for a second.
Yeah, that's right.
We've been running around, and I feel.
So tell us how your day was.
Yeah.
Today we went to see Getting Messy Barbecue, Chuck's Barbecue.
We did.
Got some pictures of that.
I think I have a picture of that if you want to
And
see it.
yeah, Chuck will probably be joining us, I think, tonight. He did take the day off. He's been working 7 days a week starting this barbecue place, but man, it's really good. But
Right.
holy crap, it's work to do that
Pretty
stuff.
cow.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can see the comments tonight. Otherwise, you might be. Oh,
Yay?
Heidi. Oh,
Heidi's
Heidi.
already
You
here.
and your,
Howdy ho.
Is it your mom? I guess. Jennifer, is that her mom?
Yeah.
You guys send some of the funniest stuff. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
They do.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm still trying
Keep
to
me
get
laughing.
my Facebook Live working.
I'm gonna
I
be
don't know
sad
how
now
Sid
that my
always does
daughter's-
it. I can
I
never
know.
get it up.
Well, that's what my dad said. He couldn't get it up either. Okay, I don't know.
We don't know. It'll
I
show
can't.
up. It'll
okay.
show up at some point, I guess, right? So tell us how your day was and how things are going for
Totally
you.
lost on my.
We are on day 2,514. We have now found, I think it were 7 weeks or 8 weeks in, which is the
Chris and
longest.
Linda are here.
Yeah,
All right, so you can see there's an empty space
that's
right
right.
here.
So
She's not
we
here
know the
with us.
ratings are going to be tough, Chris. So you got to be kind and gentle tonight. That's right. So they're
No.
going to be weird.
That's why we're behind. We're a little lost.
We want to talk, and you can start answering this one now if you want. What is the first place you're going to go once we're completely open? What's the first restaurant you're going to go to once this thing completely opens up? How come Sid
know.
can always get this to boot up and we can't?
I don't know, baby.
What is it? So I don't know. So,
I don't know. I'm getting them up.
Oh, you are
they're
good.
coming up. Yeah.
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 That's
there
watch
you
how
go.
you say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
All right.
So tell us what's the first place, the first restaurant you're going to go to once everything opens up. Man. Well, I'm telling you, there's a pizza joint that I'm missing, Rosati's. Now, I did get to eat it, but I had to eat it in the parking lot, you know, because you had to bring it out to the car and blah, blah, blah. I don't like taking pizza home because it's never as fresh and it's all slimy from the box. So that's the first place I'm going to go. But where are you going to go, Chris and Linda, when the restaurants are open? What's your first
Okay,
restaurant?
well, we had something interesting happen yesterday. So Sydney said, let's just try to go out to dinner. You know, she's not going to
Yeah.
be here. She's like, let's just go to dinner. So we just thought, okay, we're at, restaurants can be 25% here. So
Yeah.
we're like, okay, we'll find some place. So I started calling around to find out, like, what's the protocol for all this? How does it work? Nobody was open.
Yeah.
Nobody, I mean, they were open for their carry-out and delivery, but no
Right.
dine-in. Like,
It
we
was-
could not find a dine-in restaurant. So we don't have that picture, but we went and we got carry-out, and we sat at this really nice by a lake.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the thing I like about Florida and Minnesota is they got lakes every 20 feet.
Right.
So if you show up any place, you can find a lake. So we just went
Right.
behind this building, and there's a really nice lake just laying there. And so we went and ate by the lake. And that was really fun. Chinese by a lake. I don't think I've ever done that before, actually. So there we
Oh,
go.
here we
Mine's
go.
finally working. We're up and running
I
here
know,
over
it's
here.
been a lot.
So,
We were supposed to be cooking tonight. That didn't work. So
right.
Sydney's not with us.
So where's the first restaurant you're going to go
Right.
to once all this craziness
This is us today. Eating,
Oh, yeah.
That was us eating the Getting Messy barbecue.
Yep.
There's our girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, and please look at Jim's hair. All right, but here, you guys will appreciate this.
Not this hair, that hair.
I know that hair in the picture.
Yeah.
Look at how flat it is. It's so it's
That's like
hard to
early
get.
preacher or something like that. Or would you buy a used car from this man
know.
kind of look? So
That's a no.
yeah,
That would be a no.
That's it.
But see, like you guys don't get to see what I get to see every morning. Now, he's adorable, but you have to see this picture of him because his hair cracks me up in the morning. You guys, it literally grows straight up. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can get it up here. That's the wrong picture. Stop. Stop. Okay, that's Jim's morning hair. There we go.
that's it. I'm barely out of bed right there, people. That's right, and it only gets better throughout the day.
I know.
It's like a fine
What
wine,
is it?
people.
Look at it. It literally is growing like straight up. Like
Okay,
yeah.
now Linda Putz says her first place she's going is Perkins. Oh man, I love Perkins. Perkins used to have this. I think you can still order it, but bacon pancakes where they put the bacon in the pancake.
Oh,
Really good stuff.
like not blueberry.
No,
We're talking
bacon,
bacon.
baby. And then you get a
Serious.
side of their hash browns. Their hash browns are really good. Isaac says Olive Garden. Really, Isaac? Something lame like that? You live in Minnesota and you're going to go to the... Oh, I don't know. Isaac, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, but their salad and breadsticks, like that's to die for.
Oh, at Olive Garden.
Yeah, at
that's true.
Olive
You
Garden.
can gain 12 pounds just in the parking lot of that
Linda,
place.
what happened? Jim, comb your hair.
Who said that?
Okay, I can't say much because you guys look at my hair. I've tried curling it. Look at my bangs. We're desperate people here.
All right, so
we are people with a lot of hair.
That's right. Cody Rivers just jumped on. Cody, I want to know what's the first restaurant you're going to go to when everything is opened up?
Lee's here. Hi, Lee.
Lee is, and Bob Atwood is on, but he hasn't officially signed on yet.
Oh, he hasn't said hi.
No, he hasn't said
Gotta
anything.
say
So he
hi,
has to
Bob.
say his name, Bob. That's right.
All right, so
So-
people did send. So now you've got to completely enjoy it. So Jim, he had to go sleep in the other room this morning because he needs a completely dark room. So he sleeps part of the night in the room with me, and then he goes in the other room. And then he came in. I'm like, I gotta take your picture. Please let me take your picture. You know, Jim.
That
he's
was
okay
it.
with
I was
it.
out cold, but that's a beauty haircut right there, baby.
And so here,
That's it.
Here's another picture that we got Roy sent in. I thought was awesome. Hang on, let me pull it up.
Oh, there it is.
Roy.
This is Roy.
Yep.
He's a tad older than me, I think.
Yeah,
A few years older than me, but he's working and he's trying to get there.
He's my dad's old
Baby stepping.
pastor.
Patty
Which-
Godbow says she's going to eat at Bitts Cafe, Olympia, Washington. And then who else is going to go eat someplace? So I want to know where you're going to eat as soon as all this
Oh, I
craziness
said
is
just a
done.
place you want to go.
Yeah, we'll do that one later, but now we're doing
I
eat.
want to go back to. I love Home Goods. I don't even have to buy anything. I just
Yeah.
like to go. He
Yeah.
likes to hang out with me.
Yeah, I do. I'll go any place with her. She's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a good time.
that's pretty good.
Okay, let's mute that. And
Oh,
then the-
Isaac's hair is. Chris and Linda said Isaac's hair is longer.
Ooh, almost
almost
over.
over his
Oh,
ears.
he's a hippie.
Yeah,
That's a hippie.
that'd be a hippie.
Yeah, we were finding some hippie band pictures today. We got a show here next week.
Women
We were going to
on-
do the cooking episode tonight, but
I
because we
know.
came flying home from the airport,
Flying. Like, he
we're going to
was
do it.
flying
We'll
in
do
the
the
car.
cooking episode next Wednesday. Oh, it's going to be classic.
Yeah.
So plan
It was
ahead.
fun.
Plan
All
ahead.
right, so we should show you guys. It was hilarious at the airport. So Sydney, she flew Southwest, and hang on, I got to find it for a second.
Okay, Heidi says, pardon me.
Sure, go
Heidi
ahead.
says she wants to go eat popcorn at Target Field when they open up. Okay, that's where the Vikings play, isn't it?
Oh,
I think.
don't know.
But so I don't think Heidi was here the other day, Monday,
Oh, yeah.
when we showed our theater up here. It's a part of a franchise, but anyway, they were advertising you could buy their concessions, and I'm trying to think who in their right mind goes in there. And we
I
looked it
know.
up: $9.50 for a popcorn. Who goes up and says, "I want some of that stale popcorn that's made in Iowa and shipped down to Florida"?
We can't figure that out.
I can't imagine that. So, and then you could order the drinks there, but it's like, just go to 7-Eleven, or down here they got Wawa.
I know.
That's the big thing down here at
Can't
Racetrack.
find this. Okay,
They
I'll
got
have
them.
to-
So,
I'm gonna have to
but Heidi, you want to go
figure
get
it out.
popcorn at Target? That's tragic. I had but the cheese curds at the Target Field. Ho ho ho!
Well,
there
yeah,
are,
I
there
would
are no
think
cheese curds like Minnesota.
Up that way,
That's for
you'd
sure.
have to.
Bob Atwood, are you on here yet? You got to say something, Bob. We
Bob?
don't know if you're
Bob?
focused, Bob.
Bob, we love Bob.
Yeah, we love Bob. Herb Thurn just got on. Now, why would Herb be late? He ain't doing nothing the whole dang day. He's up there in his senior years. He can't leave the house.
I saw you.
Oh, that's the Twins baseball. Thank you, Chris, for clarifying. It wasn't the Vikings plays. It's the Twins. Actually,
All right,
I have been to that.
here. I finally found it. I'm so sorry.
Good, I was feeling
I'm a
for
little.
you.
I know I'm a little disorganized today. Okay, so here's the airport.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Orlando Airport. Okay, here's the video.
Oh, I think did I just take?
Probably did.
You guys,
You did.
please be patient with me. I'm so sorry. Today's not my day. All right, let's try it again. All right.
Yeah?
You guys are so good to me.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I know. Like I
That's
had
it.
it. Okay, we'll try again.
Here we go.
All right, I think I got it. Okay. Oh, there we go. No, we won't do sound.
You could have done sound.
There, can you guys
This
see
is
it?
the airport. This is Orlando Airport. And our audio is still on, right?
No, there's no audio.
Our audio is on.
Yes, our audio is
Okay.
on, yeah.
So this, I just Googled this. There are normally 70,000 people a day that go
Oh,
through the
yeah.
Orlando airport. Thursday of last week, 3,000. That's scary.
You guys, there's no.
Normally, yeah, 52 million people a year come through Orlando.
Isn't
There-
that crazy?
The county that we don't live in, it's like a half a mile from us, but Orange County, where Disney is, and what are the other parks? Universal and
Yeah,
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld and-
There
yeah.
are 80 million visitors that show up in Orlando, and there were only 1,000 people in the airport like 2 to 3 days ago. So there's Sydney. That's the
know,
video.
that was
So Bob
crazy.
Atwood is here. We've been
Yeah.
sponsored by different things. We were sponsored by the state of North Dakota, and we were sponsored by Weber's.
Right,
Weber's
Horseradish mustard.
horseradish
I
mustard.
know, was
and-
Herb on that day when we did the horseradish mustard commercial?
Herb, you better have been. You better
I
weigh in on
know.
that. So Bob Atwood is here. So what I need you to do now is we have now retained Bob as our mascot. So Bob Atwood from Buffalo, Bob from Buffalo, if you say that and let your cheeks just go, Bob from Buffalo, okay? Bob from Buffalo is our mascot. And Bob has some certain limitations genetically and sociologically,
So bad.
physically, emotionally, spiritually, and all of the above. And Bob makes my ADHD look like I am just a chill.
He
Just like
kind
chill.
of does, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Bob's is literally classified as to the third power, is his ADHD.
I don't know if he would like being compared like that with you.
He'll have to. So Bob is now the
Poor
new
Bob.
norm. We're calling Bob the new norm. So whenever Bob comes on and you see his name, we're going to do like they did with Norm on Cheers.
Cheers, yeah.
And so I need all of you, I need 15 people to just type in right now, hi Bob. It helps his self-esteem. It helps him stay focused. And then every night when Bob comes on, we're going to do a statistic about a squirrel. Because Bob and I both have the
Yes.
attention span of a squirrel. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a stat about a squirrel. So, and we don't have it written up though, right?
No, we just have the question. I have the answers that they
Oh,
can
that's
pick
right.
from.
We have
Yeah.
answers. So Bob, everybody say hi, Bob, if you would. And, or give him thumbs up
I know.
too, if you would. Bob is the new norm for our program. And
Bob did have a great idea though the other day. He thinks, because it's a lot of the same people that come on here with us, and he said, let's do a Zoom call. So I got to tell you, we haven't done a Zoom call, so I would be a little, somebody might have to help me organize that. But if you guys are up, and we'll talk about this a little bit more too, but if you guys are up for a Zoom call,
Yeah,
we
weigh
can put
in
that
on
together.
that.
That way you guys could kind of see each other and...
So Patty Godbow says hi, Bob. James Brister says hi, Bob. And then Herb Thurn says, which is his father-in-law, says, what about Bob?
What about Bob?
What about Bob? Heidi
What about
Erickson
Bob?
says hi, Bob. Linda Putt says hi, Buffalo Bob. Pandora says hi, Bob. Bob, you've never had this many people say hi to you. Now, here's the stat we're going to give you, and it's a multiple choice question, everybody, and you have to weigh in on the answer. So just send it up, and Soderlund will be telling you the final answers that tally that. So the question is...
Oh, we're going to put the question.
You got to do the question before you put up the answer, though.
Right. I gotcha.
Okay.
So, because I was going to talk about date, but we'll do that later.
Yeah, we should put the Bob up because we're doing the Bob now.
'cause we're
Because
doing
Bob can't
Bob.
usually stay the whole time because he loses focus.
Okay. Well, I actually have two.
Just one
questions.
squirrel is all we need. The squirrel question.
Okay.
Because
all
Bob's
right.
the squirrel.
All right. Hang
Okay.
on. I got to
So
find
we
my
have this.
answers.
We found this information about a squirrel, and I said I have to use this for Bob,
I know.
especially tonight.
So these are the answers at the bottom of your screen here.
Yeah, but the question is,
I think he's getting a little exasperated with me. Hang on one second.
now
I'll get it.
if you'll just talk amongst
I
yourselves
know.
again.
Okay. What percentage
Yes.
of the hidden nuts the squirrels hide can they find after
Okay.
they've hidden them?
Yeah.
Yes. What's the percentage of them that they can find?
Okay. Similar to Bob and I, we do the laundry. We put our socks into the sock drawer, and we are unable to find them, even though the entire drawer is nothing but socks.
Jim
okay?
has that problem with the refrigerator.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like literally,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ketchup could be right in front of him. He'll be like, "Where's the ketchup?" I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously."
Really well said.
It's
Okay,
right
so
in front
now
of you.
here's your answer. So go ahead, click in, and tell us if you think it is A.
10%, 70%, or 25%.
So what percentage of the nuts that a squirrel buries can he actually go back and find? The others are lost to nature. So that's the reason why there's so many oak trees in Minnesota is the squirrels can't find their nuts. So Gwen comes in and says 70%. Heidi Erickson says 70. Linda says between 10 and 20. Linda, those were not options. It was either 10 or 25, right? Wasn't it? All right. Lance Belcom says 70. Lance Belcom is online all the way from San Diego, and Lance is also one of my squirrel people. He's got ADHD as well. Linda Putt says 70. Who else? Between 10 and 25, Linda Orlando, you're hilarious. Linda Matthews. Paul Ditkowski says 25%.
Oh, hi,
Bob
Paul.
Atwood weighs in on his own question.
And what does he think?
He says 25.
Okay.
Lydell says 25. Linda Orlando says 10. Herb Thurn says 10. Pandora says 70. Cheryl Wyman Rinn says 50. Cheryl, do you see a 50 on the screen? Cheryl, welcome to the program. The answers are right down here. Okay, you pick one of the three. Okay, and then you text that in.
Cheryl,
Can
I'm
you do
having that
Cheryl?
kind of a day myself.
Now, I will just have to confess
Kind of-
something
that's
about
kind of my
Cheryl.
day
If I
going
get
right
Cheryl
now.
laughing loud enough, she needs a bathroom. I'm just
You know
gonna say
what? At some point, you're going to have to tell the Susan Wells story. If Susan comes on here, I think you should tell the Susan Wells story.
Oh,
He
sure.
almost killed somebody by
Just
making
about.
him laugh.
Bob Atwood says he found his.
He
Get it?
found-
Get it? I found mine. Get it? Get it? Nuts. Got it. Get it? Nuts. Got it. Found him. Got it.
Seriously, Bob.
Yeah, really. Seriously, Bob. And a family program.
That kind of humor we're going
Okay,
to.
Cheryl went with 50 again. Cheryl, would you like to come back into something? Breathe a little more oxygen there. Patty Godbow says, hi, Linda. I love it when our people talk to each other. So the answers are 10, 70, or 25. Are you ready for the answer? Here we go. The answer is...
It's 25%. It's actually like 26%, but still, I was like, really? That's a lot of work those little squirrels do to only find 25%.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's
It's crazy.
about Bob and I.
That's crazy.
Cheryl Rynn is laughing now. Cheryl, okay, 70, she says.
I
Okay.
wonder if girl squirrels are better than boy squirrels. You know,
That's a good question. I've just always thought of squirrels as being boys. I don't know why.
Well,
You know.
then how would there be baby squirrels?
I'm a Baptist. We don't talk
Somebody
about that.
explain this to him.
Everybody keeps their feet on the floor, and that never happens. Okay?
All right, Bob did say, I'm trying to catch up here. He said that your shirt is one color. It is one color. And honestly, I think he would have changed shirts.
But I ran out of time.
We were in such a hurry. I mean, literally, we sat down here like at 5 till, and we had nothing together.
That's a lot of lost nuts, Bob Atwood says. All right. The rest becomes trees. Exactly, Pandora. That's exactly right. Gwen says,
There we
wow,
go.
no wonder they attacked my bird feeder. Exactly. That's it, Gwen. Yep, Cheryl Rynn. Yes, there's a way for this, Cheryl. Thank you so much for weighing in on that. All right, do we have another question for the Bob audience?
Well,
What do you got?
this just is a question.
Okay, we have the answers. You want to put up first, or you want to give the question?
Yeah, I think, Bob, you would like this one.
It's a Bob question.
See, Chris, I bet, is better, than Bob might be. I hate to say this, but this is it. There we go.
Okay, there's the answers.
All right, there's the answers.
The answers are, yeah.
Okay, and the question is, the average man gets bored of shopping in how many minutes?
Oh, okay. And our options are what?
It's 26 minutes, 5 minutes, or 13 minutes.
Okay, the average male shopping, I'm guessing by his wife, this stat was done, you know what I mean? They're shopping as a team. So how quick does Bob the Squirrel get bored with the shopping experience? Give the answers again. They are what?
26 minutes.
Yep.
13 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay,
pick
about
one
5
and
minutes,
weigh in
13.
on it. And we'll just play some music in the background.
Done.
Do we have a
done,
music
done,
to play?
done,
You can
done,
play your
done.
little music, right?
I don't. All I have. You know what? We're not that high tech tonight, honey.
We don't? Oh, okay.
I'm doing well to have this.
You're doing good. Okay, here we go.
I think everybody's being very
Here come
patient.
answers. So Patty Godboss says 5 minutes. Gwen says 5. Pandora says 5. Linda says 1 minute. Leanne says 0. They don't go shopping. Chris says 13 minutes. Lance Belcom is coming in with 13 minutes. Lydell says 5. Lydell's old. He's pretty good, though. Pandora says maybe 2. Heidi says depends on where. Good question. Good question. 26 minutes. James Brister says. Megan Hendrickson says 13. Herb Thurn says 5. Nancy Hooper says 5. Lance Belcom says Bob isn't the average man. Oh, see, Lance, even though you are on opposite coasts, Lance, he channels it. Cheryl Wren is finally coming with an answer that is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes. She says, Bob Atwood says 5 seconds, says Bob. Linda Potts says, might not make it in the door. Well, that's not a bad idea. Chris Soderlund says, Isaac says, depends on the man. Isaac could shop for a while. Really? I'm proud of Isaac. Well, especially if we took him to a Star Wars lightsaber store. Heidi says, put him in a Fleet Farm, Menards, or sports departments. Good point. James Brister, neither is Jim. Good point. James Ost, Bob should be home waiting for his wife to cook dinner. Oh, James, nice. A little bit sexist, but I like it.
Oh, shoot.
All right, so the answer. What do you got, honey? Do you want to reveal the answer to the people that are watching?
Oh, hang on. I'm having some
Some technical difficulties. So anyway, how are you all doing?
I know.
You people happy today? We've had a busy day.
It's a busy
For
day.
those of you that have just joined, we dropped off our daughter. Her daughter, my rental daughter is what I call her,
She literally had 100 pounds of luggage.
of luggage. She's going to Indianapolis, which is
Yeah.
her other home, for 4 months for the summer. She has
Yeah,
an
this
internship
is the
up there.
longest.
It's a
Yeah,
long
we've been
time.
away from her. So
Yeah.
this is going to be interesting. Okay, the answer is 26%.
Minutes.
Oh, 26 minutes. I'm sorry.
26
It
minutes.
was also 26 for the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 minutes, which I thought some would say that was kind of long. I thought that was kind of short. Jim's pretty patient.
Yeah, I actually like waiting in a mall with her. She's in stores, especially with Sid. That can get really long.
Right.
I like just sitting out in the mall because, you know me, I'm always looking and laughing at people or
Right.
talking to people. So that works for me. Linda Orlando says Menards a man will live in. That's pretty true.
That's so
For
true.
Menards. I don't think Bob has a Menards in Buffalo. So Bob from Buffalo, that's your Bob quiz for today.
All right, that was it. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we do have another question.
Yes,
I
we
think
do.
I have it up. I think
This
I
isn't
have
necessarily a Bob question, so if Bob, if you have to
Oh.
go pee, you could go now. Probably a good time.
Well, actually, can you just stop for a second?
Oh yeah, Patty Godbow says 26 minutes if Jim is in a toy store. I hate to tell you this, that's pretty dang accurate.
All right. You
That's
know what?
pretty
we might
dang
have.
accurate.
Hang on.
I do like toy
We
stores.
got a lot going on here tonight.
Yep. We used to spend a lot of time in malls when we lived down the road. You know, there was nothing else to do, and you had no money, so you went to malls. You didn't go to home improvement stores. You didn't have a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure we were like.
All right. So we're
I know.
still live, and we still got audio.
I know. Can you just like
We're still good.
just talk
So
about?
I asked this question earlier, but some new people have joined. So tell me, those of you that came late, like Pandora, where's the first place, the first restaurant you want to go to once everything is finally open? We tried to go out last night, and there's so little open in Orlando.
Nothing was open.
We're in phase 1 of reopening, so there was a few restaurants, but honestly, we couldn't find any. There was a Mexican up here because it was Cinco de Mayo, but we didn't eat there. We ended up eating Chinese on Cinco de Mayo. I had cooked out, if you saw my video, I cooked out a little bit in the morning, did some quesadillas or some quesadillas. I did. So tell me where you want to go, what restaurant you're going to go to once the whole country opens back up. Cheryl Wyman-Rin is finally awake
Okay.
again. Her meds have kicked in, so that's good
This
to hear.
is going to pop up now.
Okay, so we have
Okay.
the answers coming up now. So the answers to the
Okay.
question. So Cheryl,
Thank
if
you.
you'll focus on the answers, that'll really help you for the questions. Okay.
Okay.
Now, one of these, just so everybody, because we had some weird people, one of these is a correct answer. 2 of them are incorrect. So don't give us a 4th answer. Okay. I know that's really tempting, but it doesn't do you any good. So these questions are called Bob questions. Okay. Bob questions.
Bob questions.
Here we go. What's the
For
question,
Bob.
honey? And those are the
Okay,
answers.
so the question is, each year, how many toilet-related injuries are there in the United States?
Toilet-related injuries. Now, it's appropriate we
Toilet-related.
bring this up because Bob has just installed a bidet at his house. So Bob from Buffalo is weighing in. Now, he probably won't have as many injuries now because of the bidet. Well, maybe he'll have more. So we'll find out what that is all happening.
I know. So,
Perry Calavig has just joined, and he's wondering about the questions on or answers on the bottom. So, Perry, these are the answers.
those are the
The
answers.
question is, Perry, this is a deep theological question. So it's actually in the Aramaic and not in the Hebrew, Perry. So focus up. How many toilet injuries happened in America last year? One of these answers is correct. Okay, give us your answers. All right, Leanne says 10,000. James Brister is going to go to Ruby Tuesdays. Dave's going to go to Outback. Jennifer Erickson says Jim and Sunny. She's going down to. Pandora says 40,000 injuries. Herb says 40,000. Lance Belcom is going with 40K.
Elvis died on the toilet.
He did. That's right. Patty Godball says 10K. Nancy Hooper is giving us random stats, the Elvis stat. Gwen says they told us the toilet. Did they fold the toilet paper or crunch it? Wow, good question. Let's see, 10,000. Terry Ross says 40,000. Megan Hendrickson says anything. 10,000. Anything 10,000 is easy. Kristen Linder says once again, Jim toilet talk. Lydell says 40,000.
Kristen
She
Linder?
picked this question. Chris says 40,000. Gwen says 2,000. Okay, she's going with 2,000. Bob Atwood says, does burned buns due to too hot of a bidet
It can't
cause
get
the
warm.
water count? Yeah, Linda says 40,000. Heidi Erickson says Lionel Richie writes songs while on the toilet.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Cheryl Wren has finally woken up from her nap. She says 10,000 is the injuries that occurred. Nancy Hooper's going with 40K. Megan Hendricks says anything. She's going to eat any place on Disney property. Probably a good one. Herb Thurn says, I'm coming to your house for hot dogs. There are no hot dogs. You ate them all before you left here.
No, but we have mustard.
We do have mustard.
Thanks to the Atwood family, we
But
have mustard.
I would say, Herb, never show up without mustard. That would just be
And
a
that really
given.
actually sounds good.
Wear underwear and bring mustard. There you go. How's that? Perry Calavig is going to the Texas Roadhouse. Seriously, Texas? He's in California with these amazing restaurants, and he picks this cheesy franchise out of Iowa. I don't know, Perry.
You know what? We just wanted to go somewhere yesterday. We were just shocked that we couldn't. There's no way we could do any of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was. There you go.
I like it. So the correct answer is, our people have now weighed in.
Okay.
What is the correct
It's
answer?
40,000.
40,000 toilet-related injuries in America. See, this is where you go for the deep things.
Right, exactly.
These are the deep truths of our
There you
nation.
go.
So there you go. You 40K people, you picked it right.
Right.
I don't know how Lance Welcome knew that one. I think Lance has gotten everyone correct.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see what it. Joan Moody says 40,000. Good one, Joan. You guessed it. Yep. And Perry Calavega says he's missing Disneyland. Well, yeah, I don't doubt it. Have you heard, Perry, when are they opening? Do you know anything? We don't know nothing down here. I've heard that Shanghai Disneyland is opened up. Is open.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if that's really true. We'd have to look that up.
Heidi Erickson says, I think the song you wrote in the toilet was Lady. We're just going to leave that there. We're not going to touch it. There's a lot of comedic material there, but we're going to leave that alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have to show. Okay, so Heidi, your mom sent or put this video up and tagged us. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it when you guys tag us. But anyhow, this was so cute. Or not cute. It's not cute. Anyhow, it's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. So you got to wait for it.
Yeah, here we go. Just wait for it. This
Here
is
it
a guy.
comes.
This is taken this last week.
Yeah.
Slide over.
I,
Here
well, no,
you
they
are
can
there.
see
You're
me.
on
I
there.
could. Yeah. Look at that.
He's
I'm like,
pulling
that's
his
so
boat
cute.
behind his bicycle. I love that,
There
man.
you go. There you go. That is a determined man right there.
He's
He
got
wants.
I think what the story behind this is he got no toilet paper in the house, and the wife is bad, and they have
Get
very,
out.
and we have very little food.
Just get out.
I don't
There
care
go.
how you get that boat to get food, just go get it.
Right.
I like that.
Right. No, I thought that was. I had to share.
Perry says no new news on Disney World, and he doesn't know anything about Disneyland. I don't
Yeah,
think.
Disney World. They were talking about it's going to be quite a while, so that would be very disappointing. We love Disney Springs.
Yeah,
Yeah. Although you can tell we're kind of melting tonight.
yeah, we are.
Yeah, he's perspiring.
Jennifer Erickson says Heidi is her sister.
Oh, it's
So we
your
had that wrong.
sister. Okay, all right. I
Oh,
wasn't quite
Pandora
sure.
got one right. Usually Pandora rocks these things, but she's
Right.
kind of slacking today.
Right.
I talked to Pandora this week. It was nice to hear her
Oh,
voice.
you got it. Oh, you know what? We messed up. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on Monday,
Right.
we were not in our jam. I guess this isn't our week. So, anyhow, we usually do line of the day.
Right.
But we forgot last time, and you guys didn't remind us. So,
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
We two. But tell them what Pandora said.
Pandora, I will do my best to say what Pandora says because Pandora's just plain funny, her and her husband. So she says that I thanked her for emotionally returning the Line of the Day gift award because these things get damaged and we need them returned. So we present for Line of the Day, if you're new, this rubber squishy tooth, only because it happened to be here when we started the show 4 weeks ago or whatever it was. So this is the tooth they get to possess emotionally until the next broadcast. And so
Yeah.
Pandora got it. And so we're going for Line of the Day, and we're all about sarcasm in this program. So the more sarcastic you are, the
I know
more
they're
shots you
shocked at
take.
that.
Yeah, I know that. So anyway, Pandora has won it several times, and I
Right.
thanked her on the phone when I talked to her this
Right.
week, and I said, thanks for emotionally returning the tooth every time you win. And she says, Jim, I have to tell you, it's very difficult to return the tooth. She says, I become very emotionally attached to the tooth, and having to surrender the tooth for the next recipient is quite difficult. I think that was pretty much what she said. Do you remember anything else?
No, I thought that was really
Yeah.
cute. I didn't hear the conversation.
Yeah,
You just
but
told
I
me about
reported it to you. But I think those are the highlights. Pandora, if you'd like to further express
Or
yourself,
take down the answers.
yeah, we can take down the answers.
Chris,
They've
could
been
you
up an
please
hour and a
help me out?
half. So that's the story right
I'm really
there.
struggling today, as I told you a gazillion times.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So I think we should share. We have some more of those because we just thought they were so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we thought we would put those up. But so on our walk,
If you want a theme for this program today, it's called Random.
I know we're really random today.
It's random today.
All right.
It's a random program.
All right. So this is a turtle that was on our walk.
Yes,
it
on
was
our
a big
walk.
turtle.
Big turtle.
Right.
There's my foot to give you an idea. So he's probably, that's a 13-inch foot. So he's all of that, I would think.
All right, but we have to show you Jimmy, which he's not on tonight. Jimmy
No.
and Sherry, they come and stay with us every now and then, and we do events together with them. But they like this one video, and I have to tell you, once you watch it, at first you'll watch it and go, really? Like, you guys think that's
Yeah.
funny? But it's really kind of cute. So we're
Okay.
going to play it for you. I think we can still talk while we're doing this.
Okay, all right.
All right, here we go. It's short, I promise.
Yeah.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend,
They
the
can see us.
zombie.
Oh, wait, I gotta make
Fine,
it
leave this
smaller.
one.
Good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
Okay, you know what? That might have been too soft.
Good times here at the Waterfront Village. Open for the next.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do it. I gotta rewind it.
We're rewinding it, people.
All right.
Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
We're still
All
muted.
right, you're a great zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront.
All right, we'll go
Village.
back.
Open for the next.
All right. I know it's stupid, but I like turtles.
I like turtles. I mean, they've now done.
Oh, people have made all kind of
mixes of
parodies
this
of,
thing and
that.
parodies,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like turtles.
I like turtles.
There's a whole song. I didn't play it for you.
Yeah, I like turtles.
turtles.
It
I
turned
like
out pretty good.
turtles.
Look at that. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
So that's the turtle video. We had to show you. We've been holding that one for a while.
Oh, Chris admitted he has not emotionally returned the tooth. He just can't.
Chris. Okay,
Do you
so
think we
we're-
just have two teeth lying around?
Okay, we
actually
also,
do.
those of you that are regulars, there's 30 or 40 of you that come on and off here that are regulars. We want you to submit. If you think somebody else had line of the day, go ahead and tell us what you think line
Oh,
of the day
if
might
you
have been.
remember from Monday who had line of the day, you could let us know.
Perry Calavig, no, I don't think it was a snapper.
See, Pandora said it's hard.
It's hard,
to
yeah.
return it.
Perry
telling
Calavig
you.
sent me some stupid emoji.
All right, so we have another question for
Yes,
you.
here we go.
Because we thought these were so funny. All right, here's the answers. Larry,
Okay.
Bob, and Tom.
Larry, Bob, are you paying
Okay.
attention, Bob? Are you still here?
What is the actual name of the Twitter bird? It actually has a name.
I didn't
did
know
not
that.
know that.
Yeah.
It's got a name.
The
So
Twitter
what's-
little character, the little icon, has a bird in it, right?
Yeah.
So
What's-
they're tweets. So you know how it goes.
Right. Is it Larry, Bob, or Tom? Bob and Tom.
Oh, we actually did an Indianapolis thing there, didn't we?
I know we did.
That's kind of weird. So Larry, Bob, or Tom, weigh in on that. Who you think the Twitter bird is named after for that company? So I found this answer pretty interesting, actually.
Right, I did too.
Yeah, I had no idea. So that
There
was
you
pretty
go.
cool.
So you guys can weigh in and say what you think that is.
Yes.
So the Twitter bird has a name.
Yes.
Name the Twitter bird.
Name the Twitter bird. There we go.
Looks like a box turtle.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it did.
does it look like? Oh, I don't know turtles. I know.
Oh, it's
like,
a zombie emoji. Sorry, Perry. I can't see it. I got this little teeny screen there, Perry. You can't see it. All right. Lydell is coming in with Larry. Heidi Erickson says Tom. Pandora says, I think Linda just got
Okay,
line
what
of
did
the
she
day
say?
with her last comment. What did Linda say? I got to scroll up.
Just
Her
give
last
Chris the
comment.
line of the day so I don't have to return the tooth. Okay, so for that's line of the day.
Now, who was that? Was
So
that Chris?
Linda was you were
Linda.
saying that about Chris, right?
So who would get the line
I
of the
think
day?
Linda just got line of the day
Okay,
with her
Linda,
last comment.
about the tooth.
And then
okay.
he said, just give Chris the line of the day so I don't have to return the tooth.
Well, I like it. Okay, here we go.
That
We
was
got
cute.
answers flying in from all over the globe, people. All right, we got Bob from Cheryl. Cheryl Wynn is still awake. Praise God. Terry Ross weighs in. His meds are balanced today. Praise God. Terry says Larry. Herb Thurn says Tom. Tweet. Jim Brister says Bob. Larry Putt says Bob. Anna Kane says Tom. Patty Godball says Tom. Nancy Hooper, Tom. Bob Atwood says Larry, but his friends call him Bob. Could be line of the day. Could be line of the day, people.
Oh, my word, that's-
Pretty snarky, Bob.
That was pretty good.
All right, and Pandora says Bob. Lydell says, I meant Tom. He said Larry, but he goes, I meant Tom.
I meant Tom.
I meant Tom. All right, so the line of the day
Linda
might go
Putz,
to...
we did not feed the turtle.
No, we did not.
No.
It could be Bob Atwood. Okay, so Bob Atwood put that in. So anybody else want to... Pandora says she get emotional about not receiving the tooth, Linda said. Oh, I see. Chris and Linda say Tom. All right, I got to write this down or we're going to forget it.
I know.
Bob Atwood.
You guys, you
What
can
was-
always remind us of stuff like telling
What-
me to take these things off the screen.
Larry, but his friends call him Bob.
Bob.
Okay,
I
bad.
like Bob. What about Bob?
Okay.
I gotta get back in.
All right, so do you want to give the answer, honey? I think most people have weighed in on it now.
All right, it's Larry. It's like Larry the Bird or Larry Bird, which he's from Indianapolis.
Well,
but
I
it's
think we're
Larry.
done then because Bob Atwood's line is perfect because he goes Larry, but his friends call him Bob. So he knew. Did you know, Atwood, did you actually know the name of the stupid
you
thing?
Google that?
There's no way. Oh, Perry, yeah, I heard that Lydell hates music. What on earth happened? Don't even bring it up, man. Do not bring it up, Perry. It's a really sore subject. It'd be easier to talk to
Larry
Lydell about
Cardio
a previous presidential president than it would be about his hate of music. I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Don't even go there. Perry, you missed the episode where we were sponsored by the state of North Dakota. It
Oh,
was a
did he miss that?
Yeah, like Perry missed it. Perry misses most things, even when he's in the room.
That's so bad.
So, but we did a commercial that Lydell. We have another one for Crystal Sugar. We're gonna, as soon as we can finish contract negotiations with Crystal Sugar, we're gonna be able to play the commercial from 1986 of Lydell
I know
singing.
we don't have any good stuff for you guys really today.
Yeah, we need some
don't
good
have
stuff.
any fun videos.
Perry, you should send me a clip of the Lundstroms that we could use as a sponsor one day too, if you got something. Gwen says the answer is Larry. There now, I got one right. Bob Atwood says last name is Wojciechowicz. I don't know.
Wojciechowicz. I don't know.
Is that one of the
Larry
guys in
Wojciechowicz.
Big Bang Theory?
Oh, no.
Is that his
No,
last
there was
name?
no Larry, was
the
there?
Jewish guy? The last name, though.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
He would be, I think, I don't know.
Jim Brister
That
says...
was above us.
Yeah, Linda Putt says Larry... and you got a brother, Larry. Come on.
I
You
just
got
realized
this.
my dad isn't on here. He is
Oh,
not watching us.
That's not good. You want me to
That's
call him? I think I'll call him right now and ask him where
We
he
are
is.
going to try calling. Again, we got to talk about if you guys are up for a Zoom call. Would
Yeah, you gotta
everybody
weigh
up
in
for
on
that?
it 'cause
Weigh in
we'd
on
have to
that.
send it
Would
out.
you,
Yep.
yes, no, do a Zoom call with all of us? I think it could be fun. Bob would have to help us.
Honey, this is what...
Oh, Lee
Groot-
sent that. Oh, Lee,
Leanne
that's
said
too
this
funny.
is what Groot is doing during COVID. My wife loves Groot.
Yes, I got to find the picture of me with Groot
Okay.
at Disney. Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
adorable.
honey, this
He
is
came
supposed to be
like-
grotesque with your hair.
Grotesque.
I guess. I don't know. This is some sort of a Groot thing, but with Sonny's hair, I think.
She's adorable.
Was she trying to put my hair on Groot?
Oh my
Mine
gosh!
doesn't lay
I think
down.
she was. That's hilarious,
That's
Lee.
pitiful, Lee.
Lee, I got to use that. We're gonna put those back up.
Never send that again.
That
I
is
just gotta tell
very
you.
cute.
That's
Okay,
pretty funny.
I got to catch up here. Larry is not a bird.
No. What?
I said Linda said Larry is not a bird. Who are you calling?
Neil.
Oh,
Calling my
Pandora
father-in-law.
said zoom,
There it
zoom,
is.
zoom.
Zoom. She wants a Zoom. Pandora would like a Zoom. All right, we're probably
Who
going to
will
do
control
that.
everyone's mic? You know what? I don't even know how it works. Oh, good job, Lee. That was really cute. I
What?
like that.
Yeah,
I
good
love
stuff, Lee.
Groot. Little baby Groot.
Yeah,
I don't
she
like
is-
teenage Groot.
You have a little baby Groot on the dash of your.
I have a little baby
yeah,
Groot.
the concierge put
And
it
his
on
little
there.
head, it bounces. So like when the music's playing, I'm in the Jeep, his little head just bounces around.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah, we like it.
All right, so we have one last question.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yes, we do. And so, okay, this is really interesting, and it does involve a squirrel. Is in the.
I didn't
one of the
realize this was
answers.
going to be the Bob from Buffalo show.
So, what causes 20% of power outages in the United States?
Oh yeah.
It's either squirrels,
Squirrels,
frogs, or birds.
birds.
What do you
There
think
they are. The
causes-
answers are right there, Cheryl.
Right.
Stay focused. Stay focused,
Right
people.
there.
All right. So what causes what percentage?
It's 10 to 20%
Oh,
of
of the power outages
which
in
is
the
pretty
United
significant.
in the United States. Is it squirrels, frogs, or
birds.
birds?
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
Linda Putt says, "What is Groot?" Seriously, Linda, how long have you been
What is
in
Groot? Oh, I gotta
Guardians
find,
of the
okay.
Galaxy people?
I
I'm
got it.
telling
You know what? I'm gonna find a little thing
I-
of Groot dancing at the beginning of
Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's yeah.
We're
Just
playing
melt
that.
your little snow cone.
We're playing. I love Baby
Melt
Groot.
your little snow
I know.
cone.
I love him.
Let's see if we can pull up an image for some of these people. I'm telling you.
Oh, James Mercer, I have a dancing Groot. Okay, you got to record that and send it to me.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so what you weighing in on? Okay, here come the answers. The answers are. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
What are you doing?
Well, I was doing this for you. Here's the original Groot. There's Groot.
Well, he actually was real big, and then he got killed, but a twig survived, and he became a little baby Groot. And
Yeah.
But now he's a teenage Groot.
And it's annoying.
No,
All right.
he's not.
All right, here we
I don't know why he
Perry
said that.
Calaveg's answer is what causes the
Oh, bye,
damage.
Lee.
Perry says squirrels or turtles.
Squirrels
Turtles.
or
We never had turtles at Calavig. See, the meds are terrible. Let's see, Larry. Let's see. Gwen says squirrels. Herb Thurn says he'll abstain because he's a
abstain.
power guy.
Oh,
he knows the answer.
All right. Well,
Okay,
you
when
know what?
we're-
Tell us if you think
No.
we're wrong, but it was. You know,
No. We're going to have him weigh in with what he knows because Herb is kind of a guy, he reveals all truth. Heidi Erickson says squirrels. Perry Calavig says squirrels or turtles. Got no idea what's
Chris
wrong with
says. Chris and Linda says. Chris says squirrel bird.
him. Squirrel bird. Okay. And Leanne says she's got to run. So thanks. Leanne didn't even enter. And Nancy Hooper says birds. And then Linda says squirrels. James Risher says squirrels, pesky tree rats, he calls them. Beth says, I think it's Bob. Cheryl Wren says squirrels, I think. Cheryl, you have been very conclusive on your answers tonight. Yeah. Bob Atwood says squirrels, when they all turn on their hair dryers at once.
There you go.
That could be it. Patty Oddball says squirrels. Linda Orlando says Bob the squirrel. Bob the squirrel, look at that.
Bob, this girl.
Do you
Who's
have
friends with
any
Larry the
meds?
bird?
But Perry wants to know if I have any meds available. For my 2 kidney stones, they gave me.
We do need them.
They gave me these big ass Percocets or whatever, to take. I haven't had to take any yet, thank God.
No, believe me, if pain starts, he's getting them.
Oh yeah, she'll take them actually, probably.
I'll be heavily medicated.
That's right. All right, what is the answer?
He doesn't
honey?
handle pain well.
What do you want? First, do we say Herb Thurn, who is the electrician?
Yeah, Herb. I would
Herb's
be-
done most of the wiring that you see behind
Yeah.
us and up on the ceiling. That TV back there, he wired. I've had to instruct him on everything to do because he's not real bright. But all the other lights that you can't see over here have all been Herb.
As he said before, he takes smoking breaks.
Yeah, he does.
Not Herb. Jim does, so he doesn't have to work with Herb.
Okay,
because he gets so tired.
I'm so stinking tired. So, Herb, what is the answer to the question? What is it that causes most power outages in America? What percentage? What
10 to 20.
10 to 20% of the
10 to
power
20.
outages, Herb. Do you have the answer?
Larry
Would
the
you like-
Twitter bird.
Larry the Twitter bird could have caused them. I like where this is going.
That's awesome,
Perry
you guys.
Calavig, he might be up for line of the day there. That's Larry the Twitter bird is pretty good. Nancy Hooper is going to agree. So Herb's not weighing in. You don't see Herb there either, right?
No.
Okay, so Herb's fell asleep. So the answer
Well,
is
I feel like Jim kind of gave the answer away because he said we have a bunch of squirrel questions tonight, and so the answer is squirrels. So but I feel like he kind of hinted. He hinted a little.
There were a ton of squirrel people.
Oh, I thought there was a ton of.
No, I didn't think so.
Wait, what did Linda Putt say?
Linda says placebos will work
Oh,
for Jim.
placebos will work for
Probably
Jim.
true. Oh, Herb says squirrels are true rats.
Oh, I didn't even. What is it? I gotta tell you, really, squirrels look like little rats. They're just cuter versions of a rat, don't you think? I mean,
And the tail's
aren't
got
they
fur on it.
really tree rats?
That's what Herb is saying.
I gotta tell you, we did in our lanai. We had a rat the other day. Yeah, and I said they look like little squirrels, except they're not as furry and cute.
Perry says Jim takes inhaler breaks. That is exactly what I do, my friend. I take inhaler breaks.
Well,
when
now
I'm
that
working
his
with Herb.
foot is hurting him, he can't like walk with me or anything.
Perry, this is the sharpest I've heard Perry since Ronald Reagan was president.
Oh,
Okay.
Jim, you're kind of squirrely tonight.
Who said that?
Lydell did.
Lydell. That could be line of the day as well. So Perry Calavig says Jim takes
Well,
inhaler.
we do owe 2 because we missed Monday.
I don't know if we can afford to give out 2 of these emotionally. I don't know.
Bob's gotten it before, and so has Chris. Maybe we should give it to someone who was never gotten it before.
Well, Lydell I don't think has ever gotten one,
Yeah, I
but
think so.
Lydell's line was, what did he just say? It's rolling past me really quick. Lydell had a smarty pants.
I
Oh,
bet
Jim,
Jim
you're
takes-
squirrely tonight.
Oh,
Jim's squirrely tonight. Yep.
squirrely.
All right.
Yish.
Yes, they're cuter. A rat with a bushy tail is what Herb says.
It's a rat with a bushy tail.
Yeah, you can-
Isn't it, Herb? I'm telling you.
You can train a squirrel to do things, says Chris and Linda. I don't know if that's true, but Chris and Linda usually are pretty accurate. Jim Brister says 3 of 5 questions tonight. I am doing good. Oh, okay. Beth said we once had a tree in our house. They aren't so cute once they are inside.
We had a tree in our house. That's not what it said.
That's what it
We
says.
once had a tree in our house. Oh, well, maybe. Oh.
I don't
They
know
aren't
what
so
Beth's
cute once-
talking about. Beth's had a bad day. If we could just pause
Yes.
for a moment, bow our heads, and just
She
think
had a
Beth.
rough day. God love
She's
her.
married to Bob, and so most days are bad.
Bob the squirrel.
That's right. Chris says Chris only got the
Get it. Oh, got it once. Get it once.
only got the tooth once. So again, we're going for the sarcastic line of the day, the emotionally
Yeah.
supported.
And we're
tooth.
finally mailing out the shirts. I meant to show a picture of the shirt we're sending out. So, yeah. So it goes to Steve for naming Jim's Pebbles and Bam Bam.
My 2 kidney
Pebbles
stones. That's right.
and Bam Bam.
That's right.
Yeah, his kidney stones.
We told the operating nurse today the names, and I said I wanted to try to keep one of the pieces if I could.
Did you tell her the name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious,
You have
honey.
to. We're now contractually obligated to say the name. I can't just call them stones.
All right, I think I just put it up there.
What did you put?
Okay, that's the shirt he's getting. He wanted a Grateful Dead shirt. So
Who got that?
that goes to Steven Smiley.
We love Steven Smiley.
Yep, I haven't seen him in ages. He's a good friend of mine from college many, many moons ago.
Yep.
Dated one of my best friends, and he gets the shirt. Grateful
Yep.
Dead.
He's an awesome guy.
Goes in the mail tomorrow.
He has disappeared from our watch list. We don't know what his problem is, but he did not return one of the tooths. emotionally either.
Once he got the stones named. I think he was
Okay,
done.
Cheryl Wren, to prove that Cheryl is on a different, she's either listening to another broadcast while watching us, and it's confusing her because she just asked, what are the names of my stones? We've discussed it for 3.5 minutes, Cheryl.
Pebbles and Bam Bam. So Pebbles and Bam Bam will soon be obliterated, we hope, in
Yes.
the first shot. Like
On the
one-
19th.
On the 19th. Like we need
Yep.
it to be a one time.
Yeah,
They're gone.
yeah. They
Yeah.
say it might take 2.
Because
but-
I can't go in there with them.
Yeah, it's weird. I got to go
Yeah.
in there by myself. So it's so weird. Get dropped off at the hospital. She goes and watches a movie. I don't know how this works. I go in by myself. I come out completely stoned like a sailor on break, and then get in the car and try to explain to her what happened. This is a great idea. America's such a great country.
I know, he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's play the violins for him.
Pandora says those kidney stones will cook really fast in an Instapot. I don't want them cooked. I want them out.
Okay. Give it to Linda before
Take
she
the
ends up
answers
like.
off there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys help me
You got to
out.
help us out here, people.
I need a bigger screen.
We actually
That's what
do.
I need. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We should do
I
a-
got issues.
De-stoned. Kathy Psalm says de-stoned. Perry Calibig says make and keep. Perry, you're like totally late for that. We named these things months ago.
I know. We need another major contest.
done?
We named hens and we named
Oh, yeah. We named, oh, crud.
And you're-
Tiffany's birds, you mean? Or what?
yeah.
Or what did you
I
mean?
said hens, didn't
Hens,
I?
yeah.
Yeah, the hens. We named the hens and we named your stones. We got to
Yeah.
name something else.
Well, Linda Matthews, who watches us all the time, has 3 hens, but really funky-looking chickens, like funky chickens.
Oh,
but
funky
she was
chickens.
saying we could name those 3 if we want.
All right.
But I said, we've kind of done the chicken thing. I don't know if my audience will go for it. So
I know.
if
What
you
else
want us
can we
to
name,
do,
you guys?
if you want us to name 3 chickens that Linda has, Linda Matthews, go ahead and give us a thumbs up or whatever you want to do there and tell us.
So he
that'll
can
work.
find a restaurant. He gets blasted.
While he gets
Oh,
blasted. I like it, Herb.
I was
That's
kind of
good
thinking about
stuff.
that because it's going to be a while.
Gwen just said, name the turtle.
Name the turtle. Well, there you go. You know what? And there's also a deer that keeps wandering around our
We
neighborhood.
don't have that picture, do we?
I don't know if you guys know this story. Herb can account for this story, but there's actually a wandering bear in our neighborhood, and he's gotten in our garage because one day, actually, Herb was here.
It's Herb's fault.
And we went to go to and I think Bob was here. But anyhow, we went to go to the store, and they've been working in the garage all day. Anyhow, Jim did not put the garage door down. And I said, Jim, the bear's going to get in the garage. The bear got in the garage. I know we've told this story before, but I just am like... So anyhow, it's been wandering around the neighborhood again.
It's a male. It's a big boy,
male,
a couple
big
hundred
bear.
pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there
that's
you go.
the spotting. And she said deer, but there are probably in our neighborhood. We have a neighborhood 120 homes, but we're right at the edge of our neighborhood is the Wekiva River.
Yeah,
And
it's a
on the-
state park.
Yeah, and on the other side of the Wekiva is the state park.
Yeah.
So we don't have one deer. There's like 30.
Right, but there's one deer that just
He is alone. Yeah.
random, and he keeps coming right up to us. I can't
Pandora says name the bear.
Name the bear, Bob the bear.
Bob the bear.
Bob, it just keeps coming up. You just fit. It goes everywhere.
Oh, that's awesome. Bob is sending emojis now. Name the bear. Timothy
Name
the,
the bear.
turtle. Linda Putt says. Heidi says Bobo the bear. Yogi bear. Linda, that's too obvious. Pandora says Buddy bear. Buddy bear's nice.
I guess we did. We take pictures. I don't even know.
No,
if
we
have
got to
any
ask
pictures.
Jan, our neighbor, for the picture. He walked through our driveway, and we have an archway with really beautiful jasmine flowers on it.
Yeah.
And
But
he walked
he
through
craps in our yard a lot.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. We can't put our trash out. We have a bear-proof trash can.
Okay, now don't forget, a week from tonight, we're doing the cooking show.
Yeah.
Really good show. We got that lined up. So
Oh, you guys, you know what? In then 2 weeks, Jim will have just had his kidney stone out. This
that
could
should
be
be a
entertaining.
really fun episode. I'll be higher than a kite. That's right. Terry Ross says, wandering bear? Sure. Lions, tigers, bears, squirrels, frogs, birds. Jim is really Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, that's about it. Today was sort of an animal theme. Kathy Somm says we should name the bee bear. The bear bee bear.
The bee bear?
I like it. Teddy bear. Linda says Smokey
Or
the
is
bear.
that a bay? Hang on.
Oh, Linda, or Bay Bear? Bay Bear. I think she's trying to do like Berber or something. I said, what are you doing there, Kathy?
Seriously?
I'm so dumb. I don't know. Linda says Poo Poo Bear.
Poo. Oh, poo. I know. Well, when it came into our garage, so it got into our refrigerator and took stuff out, but then it crapped in the...
In the middle of the
It
garage
was
to
pretty
say
nasty.
thank you.
But it didn't smell. It didn't smell. It
Our
was kind of-
landscaper who has been taking care of the property, we're on an acre here. He's been taking care of the property for 10 or 12 years. And so every
Yeah,
now
I
and then he
think
knocks
longer
on the
than
door
that.
and says, I got to show you something. So he'll say, oh, this is all the Cubs. The Cubs poop.
He can identify the
Yeah.
different, yeah.
Kathy Somm
Crap.
says bear age. That means garage with a bear. Oh. Oh, she did a little merch. Oh, Kathy, look at that. I'm impressed. Oh, Kathy, we should tell her this. We talked to Zach yesterday, her son.
Oh, yeah.
And who is in the military and graduated from West Point, played on West Point
Right.
Army
Football.
team. And so he asked us if he could be interviewed by us or
Yes.
be on
He's going to
Zoom
be
with
on our
us.
show.
Yep, going to be on the show.
Once I can figure it out.
Pay attention, Kathy. Watch your Facebook for updates. Oh, Perry Calavig's battery's dying, and he lives. He has a fibrillator he has to use. It's so he has to get
Hey,
off.
Mike Clinton is on here.
Mike Clinton. I'm so glad you joined. Put Mike's picture
All
up.
right, we have it.
We got Mike's picture, and I'll tell Mike's story as best I can.
So you guys get to know each other.
Yeah, so Mike Clinton, and he says I'd name the bear Ruggy, especially if I visit. Ruggy Bear. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so this is my buddy Mike Clinton. And I've known him for, Mike, 30 years, maybe a little more. Mike's a Marine. I met Mike way back in the 80s, I think is the first time that we met through the Rock Seminar and that kind of stuff. And then he and I went to Korea together. We did some other stuff. We went to China together. Great guy, just an amazing heart. Had kidney issues for a bunch of years. Had a kidney transplant, I think about 3 months ago, and it took off like crazy. Did really good at first, and it has really given him trouble. But it's not necessarily the kidney, it's all the other stuff. So he's been in the hospital, and he posted on Facebook, he's never a guy that's down. I've hauled this guy around the world, or he has hauled me around the world. He is always up. He always has a great word to say. He's one of the smiliest guys I've ever met. And that picture of him not smiling broke my heart, and it had a long expose on what was going on in the hospital. And
I'm sure Mike would like it if you guys friended him.
yeah, Mike Clinton. Funny
He's in
story
a-
about Mike Clinton because his last name is Clinton.
Real quick, I have to say, he said the reason he would call it ruggy is because he would shoot it and make it a rug.
I like
Not
it.
sure if that's legal.
Mike shoots everything. So Mike went with us to Nepal, and we were smuggling in some Bibles. And the guy was giving us trouble at the border, and Mike pulls out a card mentally to this guy that I thought, oh, that's a Trump card. He goes, do you see what name is on my passport? He goes, Clinton. I'm related to President Clinton.
Which over there they probably
Yeah,
thought-
they didn't know, and everything changed, man. We got in; it was no problem. It was awesome. So that was
Very
what Mike
clever.
did. Yeah, it was very clever.
That's
Yeah, he
pretty
pulled that
clever.
out. He said, "Oh yeah, I've used that a lot around the world." So Mike's probably been to 40, 50 countries, I think. But we're going to pray for you tonight, Mike. And then people, his name is Mike Clinton, spelled like that. Look him up. He's out of Texas. You can go on My Friends and look him up. We're friends as well, but friend Mike, so you can get updates on him and you can be praying for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, you
Mike
guys
Clinton.
are coming up with some cute names for the bear.
Oh,
Bear
that was in
Pooh,
China, not Nepal. Nepal. Thanks for qualifying that. That's right.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, Mike's James Brister
Semper
says.
Fi, you
Yep,
guys,
and
that's
Lydell
fun.
was Marine as well, honey.
That's
so we got
cool.
some Marines in the house here, Mike. I don't know
Respect.
if you see that.
Yeah.
Respect. Yep.
Right.
So should we pray?
Oh yeah. We'll play
Yeah,
at
we
that
should
time
probably
right
pray.
now.
We're going to pray for you, Mike, and we're going to close out, and we will see you guys Friday. Got some really cool videos we're working on, so
Yeah.
we'll let you know and give you the questions for Friday. So, Jesus, we thank you, Lord, for healing. We thank you, Lord, that you know our needs before we even ask. I ask that you would go through this broadcast and touch Mike Clinton, my buddy in Texas, who's in the hospital. We thank you, Lord, for the healing he's already experienced through this donation from this almost random stranger that brought a kidney, donated a kidney to him, which was so incredible, Jesus. So you still want him on the planet. I pray that you'll reveal his purpose again to him, his destiny, and Lord, that you will heal him and heal and encourage his spirit. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, you guys.
Everybody, don't quit.
Yeah, just hang in there. And then if you, again, Jennifer and Heidi are great at sending us stuff. If you
Yeah.
guys find stuff, or if you find somebody that
Yeah, anything.
There's a
We'll
hair.
take. We want to see videos, or if you even shoot something that's halfway stupid. And Linda, if you want us to name the chickens, send us some
I
footage
don't
on
know.
the chickens.
This is right. Jim, was there a run on Combs?
Oh, seriously, who said that? Oh, we didn't give out the award.
Oh,
Who
wait
gets
a
the
minute.
tooth?
Don't anybody go anywhere. We got to give the tooth out.
Yeah, we got to give the tooth.
You've been keeping track.
Yeah, so we got to give the tooth out. So the options are, honey, that you give it to Bob Atwood for Larry, but his friends call him Bob. Perry Kelevig, he's already gone, so I don't know if he can emotionally support the tooth. I talked about my inhaler, and then Lydell said that I was squirrely tonight. And then Lydell just smacked me with another good one. What was his that just came in that we just read?
Which one?
Lydell just said one. But anyways, so I think we presented to Lydell tonight for talking about me being squirrely.
Oh, okay.
You want to go with that one?
All right, there we go. Well, we really should give out two, but we
Yeah.
can do
Who
that.
would you give the second one to?
Well, there was Linda.
Oh, Linda's. Yeah. Okay. So give it out to Linda. I don't remember Linda's line. Oh, yeah. Linda talked about something. What did she talk about?
About it having to return the tooth.
Oh, we emotionally returning
Yeah,
the truth. That's
you
right.
have to
So,
return
Linda,
the
we would
tooth
like you to
first.
possess the first one if you would. Just take it. There you go. There you go.
You're
And
showing
then,
the seam. Don't show the seam of the
oh,
tooth.
and then we would present the second one to Lydell if you'll reach towards the screen and gently. There you go. Thank you, Lydell. You'll need to return those on Friday. These are quite expensive. So you're able to
There you
have that emotionally and keep that gift for 48 hours.
They are.
So Friday we'll be back at 7. Got some fun stuff. and-
I promise I'll be more organized this
Nah,
time.
you were good.
I was struggling
She was
tonight.
good. Tell her she was fine.
It was a long day, like
She
I
rocked
said.
it. Look at-
100 pounds of luggage my daughter had.
Lydell is emotionally. Look at these Yahoo. Look at that.
Yahoo!
Yeah.
You got to return it, though.
Yep. Okay. Chris reminded us. Line of the day.
Line of the day. You're
Thanks,
awesome.
Chris. You're good people.
I know,
Everybody,
you are
we
good.
love having you on this show. So as long as you keep watching, we'll keep doing
Yeah,
it.
it's fun.
Yeah,
we
let's
love
do it.
hanging out with you. And again, if you guys wanted to do the Zoom call, let us know.
Yeah, message us if you would, because these things disappear and you got to go back and try to figure them out. So message me, or you can message Sunny and say you want to do the Zoom.
Yeah.
And I
Somehow
think
see
it's
each
actually
other.
going to be Skype, I think, because ours interfaces
know.
with Skype better. But anywho,
We'll figure it out. Yeah. We
We'll let
love you
you know.
guys.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right,
You got
take
your
care.
exit?
I think I okay, I have it. There
You
we
did?
go. There we go. That's all, folks. All right, let's finish up.